Let me just say that I have done this a lot, okay? I have done so many takes of this, and things just keep going wrong, and, I get interrupted, and I don't care anymore. I don't care what happens, I don't care how stupid I sound. I'm doing this right now. I'm not camera shy, things just keep happening. So here goes nothing. We went to the Creation Museum today. Today is August the 7th of 2009. We went to the Creation Museum. Who's we? Well, me and about 285 atheists and secularists from the Secular Student Alliance. Yeah, I had to look at the little ticket they gave me here. We went to the Creation Museum. That's 285 atheists, including me, I'm pretty sure, or secularists too. Not to say everyone there is an atheist, just probably most. We How this got started was P.Z. Myers was going to do a talk for the SSA, and they ended up reaching an agreement in which they would go to the museum with a couple of friends and invite people. And it turned into something much bigger, and people could freely sign up, and there were 285 people that signed up last I heard. So, 285 people, I guess you could say. I probably met about 100 of them, and very few creationists I actually interacted with more than just commenting on the dinosaur hovering over their head, or the dinosaur hovering behind them, or the dinosaur that looked like it was about to eat their head. Just stuff like that. Here's how my trip went. I'm going to try to sum this up as quickly as possible. I know it's going to suck, but I'm going to try to go as fast as possible with this one, okay? Here goes nothing. I joined a little group of atheists because we were split into groups, and the first place we were going to go was straight into the exhibits, but the line was too big, so we went into this one room, and there was a woman sitting around a campfire, and there was a desert around her, and there were two angels that came out of nowhere. It's magic. Actually, it was on TV, so I can't say that. These angels came out of nowhere, proceeded to show this woman that God was real by showing her how he did things and what the Bible says. Really convincing stuff, let me tell you. And the most annoying part of that was that it shot water on us. But we were giggling and laughing throughout the whole thing because, and especially during this moment, one of the things they said was that scientists go into science with preconceived notions about what must be real, and that's why they did not allow creationism in schools, because they go into science and they know how it is, and that's just that. If you disagree, you can go somewhere else, do something else. And it's censorship or whatever you want to call it. I don't know what their argument was there, but they said that scientists go into a scientific field with bias. It turned into the irony museum there for a second because I thought it was creationists who made shit up around their fictional stories, not scientists. Okay, well, after that, we were about to go into the museum, finally, but we heard the talk by Jason Lyle, whose name is spelled Lasle. We heard that his talk, The Ultimate Proof of Creation, was coming on, and we figured that P.Z. Myers would be there, so we just got in line. We were some of the first to get in there. It was a very interesting experience, to say the least. That is, to say the least. I looked for PZ during the whole thing. He wasn't in there. I couldn't find him. I looked all around the place. Just couldn't find him. But it was a fun experience because Jason Lyle had the ultimate proof of creationism, and I didn't see any proof of anything, ultimate or otherwise, proof of anything for that matter. So I just wonder why he titled it that. He just pointed out logical errors that people often use, and sorry, there's a car over there. He pointed out logical errors that people often use, but he did not know that he was also making a ton of logical errors in his own talk. I found this incredibly annoying. So here's how the seating went. There were 3 atheists next to me, or secularists, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to call them atheists. I don't give a shit. Then there was this old guy, Christian person. Then there were 2 more atheists. And we all spoke during the thing and giggled amongst ourselves. The guy next to me didn't really giggle except for when they were making fun of evolution, which I thought was pretty interesting. See. What was also notable? Oh yeah, here's something that was really notable about the talk. It had no substance, clearly, so it doesn't matter. I was falling asleep in my seat. I'm a bad example. There was this bar 4 feet high. I had my feet on top of it. I was thinking I'm gonna get thrown out of here, but I don't care. It's not a very good talk anyway. And I guess as we were leaving, this guy noticed a comment I made, which was the one I made before about no proof at all, ultimate or otherwise. And he started talking to me about Jesus, which I didn't really expect, since there were so many of us. I didn't expect to be called out in specific, but I was. So I just went with it. And I talked to him for a few minutes, and then I went on a quest looking for PZ, who probably left the museum right about that time. Yeah, I didn't get to see him at all through the whole trip, but it was still fun. I gotta say, the museum is well made for being completely full of shit. It's really well made. I loved it. It was fun. It was like going to Disney World or something. It was fun. I'm serious. If you ever get a chance to go to the Creation Museum, don't think I'll be giving them my money or whatever. Just go. It's cool. It's fun. Your money doesn't matter at all, really. That's how I look at it. There were 280 of us all paying